Warne, a familiar face from the 90-Day Fiancé universe, has stepped back into the spotlight with his appearance on the newest spin-off series, 90 Day Hunt for Love. The reality star, who first gained attention during his journey with Sophie Sierra, has been the subject of intense public scrutiny in recent months. Now, Rob is finally addressing the personal rumors that have followed him since his marriage ended, setting the record straight and turning over a new leaf. A look back at Rob and Sophie's story. Warne and Sophie Sierra's romance first captivated fans on 90 Day Fiancé. The other way, where their international love story unfolded. Rob, an American man with aspirations of building a stable life, fell in love with Sophie, a vibrant and stylish woman from the United Kingdom. Their journey to marriage was filled with highs and lows, as they navigated cultural differences, trust issues, and the challenges of building a life together in Los Angeles. Despite tying the knot in 2023, their marriage quickly hit rocky ground. Sophie struggled to adapt to life in the U.S., and Rob faced criticism for some of his past mistakes that created tension in the relationship. The couple eventually decided to pursue therapy in late 2024 in an effort to save their marriage, showing fans that they were committed to working through their difficulties. Unfortunately, therapy wasn't enough to bridge the emotional gap between them, and they parted ways not long after. Rumors and public scrutiny. Following their split, speculation began to swirl around Rob's personal life. While neither Rob nor Sophie initially offered much clarity on the situation, comments made by Sophie led to gossip circulating online. As is often the case with reality stars, fans took to social media to analyze and debate the couple's story, with many forming opinions based on small fragments of information. Over the months, Rob found himself at the center of unwanted attention. Various online discussions and forums began to speculate about aspects of his personal identity, despite his silence on the matter. The continued rumors took a toll on his public image, leading some fans to question his intentions and authenticity during his marriage to Sophie. Now, with his re-entry into the reality TV world, Rob is using his platform to address the conversation surrounding him and move forward. Rob responds on Instagram Live. In a recent Instagram Live session, Rob directly addressed the circulating rumors that had shadowed his life for months. His comments, later reposted by fan page at The Reality Mess, gave viewers an unfiltered glimpse into his thoughts. When asked why people seemed to make certain assumptions about him, Rob shared that the source of these claims stemmed from misunderstandings and misstatements during a difficult time in his life. Without assigning blame or speaking negatively about others, Rob expressed disappointment that such personal topics became the focus of public speculation. He described the entire ordeal as something that was emotionally draining and misrepresented who he is as a person. Rather than dwell on the negativity, Rob emphasized that he is at a point in his life where he feels comfortable being honest with his fans and living his truth, one that involves moving forward without being held back by rumors. Importantly, Rob maintained a respectful tone, avoiding inflammatory language and focusing on rebuilding trust with his followers. He reiterated that he's focused on personal growth, healing from the past, and embracing a future that reflects his true values. A new chapter begins. Rob's candid social media response appears to mark a significant shift in his public approach. Previously more reserved in addressing controversy, he now seems determined to regain control of his narrative. His decision to openly speak about the rumors shows a level of maturity and readiness to close an old chapter in his life. Since the end of his marriage, Rob has been sharing more of his everyday life online. He frequently posts about his love for animals, especially his dog, and occasionally shares glimpses into his close-knit family relationships. These posts reflect a more grounded and thoughtful side of Rob that fans didn't always see during his time on 90 Day Fiancé. Rather than engaging in online feuds or revisiting past drama, Rob's energy appears to be focused on healing and personal development. He seems committed to showing fans who he is beyond the headlines and the television edits, someone who's ready to find happiness on his own terms. Rob's redemption arc on Hunt for Love. Rob's return to the franchise via 90 Day. Hunt for Love is an exciting development for viewers who followed his earlier storyline. The spin-off features former cast members seeking second chances at love, and Rob's participation suggests he's open to starting over. In this new series, Rob presents a more introspective and grounded version of himself. Viewers have noted that he appears more self-aware and emotionally available than during his previous appearances. While it's too early to say whether he'll find lasting romance on the show, Rob's journey so far indicates that he's putting in the effort to grow as a partner. Unlike some reality stars who lean into controversy for relevance, Rob is taking a different route, one that prioritizes authenticity, humility, and emotional transparency. His decision to face difficult topics head-on rather than sweep them under the rug shows that he's serious about evolving not just for television, but for himself. How fans are reacting. The fan response to Rob's new chapter has been mixed, but increasingly positive. While some remain skeptical, many have expressed appreciation for his honesty and the respectful way he addressed past controversies. His supporters have praised him for remaining composed and choosing to focus on growth rather than drama. The reality TV world can be ruthless, and redemption arcs don't always land with viewers. However, Rob's willingness to show vulnerability and take responsibility for his own narrative seems to be resonating with those who value sincerity over sensationalism. Fans of Hunt for Love are particularly interested to see how Rob's storyline unfolds on the show. Will he find a new romantic partner? Will past misunderstandings affect his ability to connect with someone new? These questions will likely be explored in upcoming episodes, keeping viewers engaged and invested in his transformation. Sophie's current standing. While Rob has been working to move forward quietly, Sophie Sierra continues to make headlines in her own way. Known for her bold personality and outspoken nature, she has remained active on social media and has occasionally commented on her past experiences with Rob. However, it appears both parties are now choosing to go their separate ways and pursue new opportunities. There's no official confirmation that Sophie will return to the franchise in the near future, but fans haven't ruled out the possibility. Whether or not she reappears, her chapter with Rob seems to have officially closed, allowing both individuals to grow independently. The importance of speaking out. Rob's recent statement is significant not just for his own reputation, but for the broader conversation about respecting people's personal identities and boundaries. Reality television often blurs the line between entertainment and personal life, and cast members are frequently subject to assumptions and public judgment. By addressing the rumors respectfully and without hostility, Rob set a strong example of how to handle sensitive topics with dignity. His message to fans was clear: everyone deserves the right to share their own story on their own terms. What's next for Rob? With 90 Day, Hunt for Love underway, Rob is at a pivotal moment in both his television career and personal journey. He's already taken bold steps to regain control over his narrative, and now he's channeling his energy into building a happier, more stable future. Whether or not he finds lasting romance this season, Rob has shown that he's willing to grow, evolve, and put his best foot forward. And in the world of reality TV, where past mistakes are often magnified, his effort to stay grounded and optimistic sets him apart. As the season progresses, fans will be watching closely to see how Rob's story develops. One thing is certain: Rob Warne is ready to turn the page and write a new chapter, one rooted in truth, resilience, and hope.